and a Merry Yule to you. I hope you've had a wonderful and blessed day. I've just recorded the majority of this vlog on my camera, and it's now, batteries have died. I've left my batteries back at my uni house. As you can see, I'm at my parents' house. So yeah, I'm stuck using my laptop webcam again. So I apologise for the lighting and the camera quality, blah blah. I also still have that really bad cold. I'm still trying to get over it at the moment. It won't budge one bit. So I'm sorry if I cough or sneeze midway through. But I get this every single year just before Christmas. I always just come down with the cold or flu or whatever, and it takes me a couple of days to get over it. This video is going to be about Yule, and I've made some notes here, so that's why I keep looking down. Yule falls between the 20th and the 23rd of December. The majority of the time it's 21st, which is the shortest day of the year. It came from the traditional Northern Hemisphere celebration, and it includes feasting, decorating an evergreen tree, decorating a Yule log and then burning it, that kind of thing. It's kind of in celebration of, yay, we survived the cold, we survived winter, and it's welcoming the sun back into the world, that kind of thing. Sorry. There is many different rituals that you can do on this day. You can focus your rituals on bringing the sun back, or worshipping the goddess, who's in Yule lore, it's where the goddess gives birth to the god, I think it is. I'm not too sure on that. I've left my book at home. I'm just working off knowledge here, so sorry if it's a bit sketchy or whatever. You can find a lot more on websites such like about.com. About.com has quite a good range of rituals to do with Yule as well. I quite like some of them. But always remember that you should do a ritual what feels right for you. I mean, if you want pink candles on your altar, use pink candles, if you don't like any of the holiday incenses, use dragon's blood or whatever you feel is right for you. The gods know you and know the way that you are, and will just use that. And they know what you like. So I get asked by some of my non-pagan friends about Yule tree and Christmas tree, and which came first, and I'm not going to say, oh, Yule's Christmas. I don't want to get into that discussion. It really is a long discussion. But pagans do celebrate Yule. We have a Yule tree, which you can decorate with traditional Christmas decorations if you really want. With my youth group, we made salt bowl decorations, and I've got a couple of them on my tree. Which is really nice to do. It's fun to do if you have kids or whatever. I did this with my youth group. You can also make pentacles out of pipe cleaners. I know it's pretty obvious and pretty elementary, but I think it's really good. I think it's the basics are best. This time is one of the best times to do crafts and stuff like that. One thing I like to do this time of year, is write everything down that I want to let go and that's happened this year. All the negative stuff, all the stuff that I just, I've been through a lot this year. 2013 hasn't been my year at all. So I'm going to write down all the negative stuff, scrunch it up into a ball and set fire to it. I think that's a brilliant way of helping you let go of negative feelings, negative emotions, that kind of thing. Which is a fantastic thing to do this time of year, because it's turning of the wheel, you know, it's New Year's soon. One thing that's also good to do during Yule is spend time with your family, which is very similar to Christmas. Going on walks, you know, there's a canal near us, we go for walks on the canal, it's wonderful. What we also do is also go to the cinema a lot. Because it's so cold, you just want to stay indoors and go to see things. We went to the cinema today, and we went to see Desolation of Smaug, I think that's how it's pronounced, the Hobbit film. That was a brilliant film, I loved it so much. It was so much better than the first. The first, I felt a lot of things happened, but nothing happened at the same time. It was a very long movie for no apparent reason. It's kind of similar with the second one, I think, but it flowed better, I think. It also helped with Stephen Fry being in the movie. If you don't know Stephen Fry, you really need to look him up. He is a brilliant person. He is so clever. He has bipolar. He's been done for fraud, yet he is such a legend in the UK. He really is. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. And the dragon was voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know whether you know him. He plays Sherlock in the BBC series. If you don't know Sherlock, the BBC series, you really need to watch that. It is fantastic. It was written by Stephen Moffat, who is a wonderful writer. I think you should go and see The Hobbit. It's a wonderful film. Can get a bit boring, and don't take a big drink, because I took a big drink and I needed the loo halfway through, which was agonizing. So there's a little video on Yule, things you can do, crafty things. It was a short video, but as I said, I'm doing a lot of this video from memory, so it was a little bit hard to do. I hope you have a wonderful Yule and a wonderful Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas as well as love and light.